Welcome back to Titan Table Talk. Joining us now is Coach Ron Rose of men's basketball. And, Coach, the regular season is over. Probably didn't end quite the way you wanted to. Tough loss to Carthage. Tell us a little bit about your viewpoint of that game.
Yeah, it was senior night, a lot of emotions. Another game that was back and forth. It was a 2-point game at half. I thought we actually played pretty well. We did not shoot the ball particularly well. We didn't make plays at key parts of the game that could have shifted in our favor. Carthage is a good team. They shoot the ball extremely well. We lost their shooters a couple times. They got a little bit of a cushion on us, and we just weren't able to cut into that deficit.
Well, it sets up a rematch coming up tomorrow night, Tuesday night. When people are watching it, it'll be tonight. In a rematch like this, when it's this close, back-to-back, play on Saturday, play again on Tuesday, different venue going up to their place, what are some of the advantages of playing that quick against the same team?
Well, the prep time, obviously. We know them. Now the flip side is they know us. We've both prepared for a game just on Saturday. We took yesterday off, thought physically this late in the season we could use a break mentally and physically. We'll hit it again, but our guys will be very familiar with them, both strategically, but then also personnel. What are their players good at? What are they trying to accomplish? Same thing's true with us. And so it's going to come down to really a game of execution and simply who plays better. In any sort in basketball, it's really a kind of a fun thing to watch is if there's a screening situation, every offense knows how they want to execute that screening situation. Every defense knows how they want to defend that screening situation. Every offense reads how that's being defended. So it really comes down multiple times on every possession on who executes that particular thing. Sometimes it's just a matter of playing hard, and even when you make a mistake, you can get away with it. But it is going to be a game of execution for sure.
So it sounds like it's going to come down to execution and ultimately who wants it more, the hustle, the diving for that loose ball.
Always makes a difference.
Getting those little things that the intangibles, so to speak, on that, especially when the games have been so close. And in the CCIW, there is no easy route to the conference championship in the tournament.
No. We expanded to 6 teams. There are 6 really good teams in the tournament. And on any given night, any one of us can win a basketball game. And so that's the goal. That's the challenge. We would have loved to have gone into the tournament on a little bit better roll, winning a few games. But I hope this gives us an edge. For us to be good this year, we got to play so hard. And you have to defend, you have to rebound, you have to do the little things. And so I hope this gives us an edge. We've played better when we've had an edge for sure.
Well, and your back's against the wall. I mean, you lose, you're done. Season over. Seniors, the 2 of them their career's over.
Yep.
But for the rest of them, I realize they have next year. But it's the end of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's do or die on Tuesday night. If they win, same thing Friday night. Every game is that way now for you. Now, I know that it's not much of an advantage, but Wheaton and North Park, they get the Tuesday off, so they get a little longer, but they don't know who they're playing yet. They have to wait till Tuesday night. But they're good shot of being in the NCAA tournament, both of them. We talked about that last week. Does that give yourselves, Carthage, Elmhurst, North Central, a little more advantage on Friday night?
Well, I guess we'll see, but we got to get to Friday
right.
night.
Well,
but
that's why I named all 4.
Gets there, and I think we talked about this. Last year we knew we were in. And so you human nature, it's easy to have letdowns, and when you got to and Carthage is in the same boat as us. They're not in the NCAA tournament unless they win. Actually, probably the 4 teams that are playing Tuesday all have to win the tournament to get in. So there's a lot to play for. They're 18 to 22-year-olds. They're going to give great effort. It should be a really good night of basketball.
So what are going to be the keys on Tuesday against Carthage?
We've held them. They've only had 2 games this year where they've won that they haven't scored 75 points or more, and it's our 2 games. They've scored 69 both games. Our goal, because we don't score exceptionally well this year, we need to keep it as a low-scoring game. We got to keep the tempo a little bit slower. We have to grind things out. And we just need to keep that thing close. And you hope that, that we are the underdogs, that we're playing with nothing to lose. And so I hope we can play loose that way, play really hard. And, we've been on the verge of getting over the hump all year for a couple months. It'd be nice if we can have a game where we put it all together. And this group is very capable of that. I don't think there's no give up in our team. And we'll lay it on the line there on Tuesday.
Well, I'm sure you're probably not going to share this with your players, but it's hard to beat a good team 3 times in one season.
It absolutely is, and so sometimes a team that loses, we know what we did wasn't good enough, that we have to make some adjustments. We need to play better. So that team that has lost has that mental edge. Oftentimes, that's I think why it's hard to beat that a good team 3 times. And so we have to go in. We got to be prepared to play very hard. We know what we've done the last 2 times hasn't been enough, so we need to play better.
Well, and the winner of the game on Tuesday will be going up to Wheaton to take on Wheaton. Is that automatic, or does it depends on who wins to who plays who?
Well,
do they reseed?
They reseed, highest seed, so then it'll be a 4-team tournament based on the seedings. If we were to win, we would play Wheaton. Yeah.
So a little advantage there. Illinois Wesleyan has a lot of history, postseason winning in King Auditorium. I realize it's on the women's side, but you can take that with and say, hey, Titans have really done well.
Well, we had an unbelievable game there, lost on free throws at with no time left, really. And so that would be an incredible opportunity to get to be part of those 4 teams and play in that environment.
Well, Coach, I hope that happens. I pray it happens, and we'll be watching that. And I'm sure Eric and Joel, they'll be there tomorrow night, and then we'll hopefully they'll be there on Friday and Saturday also up in Wheaton.
Yeah, that'd be great. We're hoping we can make this an exciting run. It's 5 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You got to be great for 5 days. I hope we have it in us. Should be an exciting week.
Well, hopefully you do have it in you, and hopefully we'll be talking next week about where you're going.
That'd be great. Thanks,
That's
Derek.
Coach Ron Rose, men's basketball, Illinois Wesleyan. I'm your host, Derek Bohlman. You've been watching Titan Table Talk.